since we were 9 years old, since the sandbox. Since you cried when your goldfish died, since the same block. We grew up on same bus stop, same everything for years. Known you forever, through the awkward phases, through the tears. Over things that don't matter anymore, through every friend group, every breakup, every bad haircut, every stupid loop of drama. We survived together, side by side the whole way. Known you forever, and you're still here today. Nobody knows me the way you do, plain and true. No performance, no mask, just years and years of just us two. Known you forever, longer than almost anyone. Known you forever, and we're not even done yet. Still got years ahead of all this history. Known you forever, that's just who you are to me. That's just who you are to me. That's just who you are to me. Known you forever, that's just who to me. You know things about me nobody else does. You've seen every version of me, every flaws and phases. Still chose to stick around through it all. Known you forever, watched each other grow tall into actual adults. Now still finding it funny how much has changed, how the timeline's not sunny every step, but somehow you're still my constant through it. Known you forever, wouldn't trade a minute of it. Nobody knows me the way you do, plain and true. No performance, no mask, just years and years of just us two. Known you forever, longer than almost anyone. Known you forever, and we're not even done yet. Still got years ahead of all this history. Known you forever, that's just who you are to me. Can't remember a version of my life without you in it. Can't imagine one either, not for a single minute. Whatever this turns into, whatever it becomes, known you forever, that's where every good thing comes from. Known you forever, longer than almost anyone. Known you forever, and we're not even done yet. Still got years ahead of all this history. Known you forever, it's just who you are to me. Known you forever. Known you forever. Noticed something weird last week, can't place exactly when it started, this feeling. Wait, when did this change? From easy and simple to something with the flutter. Wait, when did this change? My hands started to stutter. A little grabbing coffee from you, something so basic. Never used to feel like this, never felt this drastic. A shift over something as small as you handing me a cup. Wait, when did this change? When did my whole chest light up? Just from you laughing at something not that funny. Wait, when did this change? From simple to something, from platonic to something. Wait, when did this change? Don't know when. Wait, when did this change? Can't pretend it's not happening. Can't pretend I don't feel it. Wait, when did this change? Gotta finally deal with it. Gotta finally deal with it. Wait, when did this change? Gotta finally deal with it. Started noticing things things I never noticed before. The way you push your hair back, the way you always order the same thing at the diner we've gone to for years. Wait, when did this change? From simple to something, from clear friendship to something blurrier, something scarier too, because there's so much more to lose now than there used to be. When it was simple, when it was just easy and light. Wait, when did this change? And is it even worth the fight? Just from you laughing at something not that funny. Wait, when did this change? From simple to something, from platonic to something. Wait, when did this change? Don't know when. Wait, when did this change? Can't pretend it's not happening. Can't pretend I don't feel it. Wait, when did this change? Gotta finally deal with it. Maybe it was always there, just quiet, just small. Maybe it just finally got too big to stall any longer, too big to just ignore or deny. Wait, when did this change? Guess I gotta find out why. Wait, when did this change? Don't know when. Wait, when did this change? Can't pretend it's not happening. Can't pretend I don't feel it. Wait, when did this change? Gotta finally deal with it. Something's different now. Don't know how it'll end. Sat there at dinner just watching you talk to the waiter. Normal conversation, nothing special. And later I'm replaying it in my head like it meant something more. Third wheeling my own feelings, standing outside the door of my own friendship, watching it from a weird angle, analyzing every laugh, every look, every single dangle, and threading, maybe driving myself a little insane. Third wheeling my own feelings, going over it again and again. Nobody else would notice this whole spiral in my mind, but I can't stop dissecting every single thing, every sign. Third wheeling my own feelings, that's where I'm at. Third wheeling my own feelings, imagine that, watching myself fall for my own best friend. Third wheeling my own feelings, don't know how it'll end. Don't know how it'll end. Don't know how it'll end. Third wheeling my own feelings, don't know how it'll end. My other friends started noticing something's off with me. Asked if I'm okay and I said fine, obviously not fine, obviously spiraling about something I can't say. Third wheeling my own feelings in my own head all day. Every single day now, can't turn it off. Can't just decide to stop noticing you the way I do. Can't override whatever this is that's building, whatever's taking shape. Third wheeling my own feelings, can't find the escape. Nobody else would notice this whole spiral in my mind, but I can't stop dissecting every single thing, every sign. Third wheeling my own feelings, that's where I'm at. Third wheeling my own feelings, imagine that, watching myself fall for my own best friend. Third wheeling my own feelings, don't know how it'll end. Gonna have to actually deal with this eventually. Can't just keep spiraling quietly, privately. Gonna have to say something, gonna have to try. Third wheeling my own feelings, can't keep living a lie. Third wheeling my own feelings, that's where I'm at. Third wheeling my own feelings, imagine that, watching myself fall for my own best friend. Third wheeling my own feelings, don't know how it'll end. Gonna have to say something. Could tell you how I feel, could risk it all tonight. Could also just stay quiet, could just play it safe, play it right. and keep the friendship exactly how it's always been. Scared to ruin this, scared of a world where I've lost my best friend over feelings that might not even be worth the risk. Scared to ruin this thing that's honestly the best gift I've ever had. 10 years of you always being there. Scared to ruin this. Scared is more than I can bear to lose if I say it and you don't feel the same. Rather have you as a friend forever than risk it all and have neither have no name. Scared to ruin this, scared to speak, scared to ruin this. Feeling weak against something this big, this important, this rare. Scared to ruin this, don't know if I dare. Don't know if I dare. Don't know if I dare. Scared to ruin this. Don't know if I dare. Watched you with someone else the other night. Felt something twist in my chest. Realized I've been avoiding this whole list of feelings because saying them risks losing the safety of what we already have. Scared to ruin this, but maybe staying silent is its own kind of losing too. Just a quieter kind, just watching you move through life without knowing how I feel at all. Scared to ruin this, but silence has its own cost. Silence has its own fault. To lose if I say it, and you don't feel the same. Rather have you as a friend forever and risk it all and have neither have no name. Scared to ruin this, scared to speak, scared to ruin this. Feeling weak against something this big, this important, this rare. Scared to ruin this, don't know if I dare. Maybe the friendship's stronger than I give it credit for. Maybe we could survive me saying this, survive the door open, even if it doesn't go the way I hope. Scared to ruin this, but maybe fear's not enough rope. Scared to ruin this, scared to speak, scared to ruin this. Feeling weak against something this big, this important, this rare. Scared to ruin this, don't know if I dare. Scared, but maybe worth it. Whoever I call first with good news or bad, it's always been you. Always you I've had on speed dial since we got our first phone, since forever. You're my person, always have been. Whatever this turns into, whatever happens with these feelings, you're already the most important person, already the ceiling of who I trust most, who I tell everything to. You're my person, always have been. That part stays true. No matter what happens next, no matter how this unfolds, that part isn't changing. That part's already set in stone, already told. You're my person, always have been. You're my person through thick and thin. Whatever else this becomes, this stays the same. You're my person, always have been. That's not just a phase, that's not just a phase. That's not just a phase. You're my person, always have been. That's not just a phase. Even if I tell you how I feel and it's not returned, even if we have to figure out what we both learned about boundaries, about space, about what comes next. You're my person, always have been, that's the context. Everything else exists inside that foundation first, built over a decade, built through the best and the worst of both our lives. That's not something a confession undoes. You're my person, always have been, no matter what it does. No matter what happens next, no matter how this unfolds, that part isn't changing. That part's already set in stone, already told. You're my person, always have been. You're my person, through thick and thin. Whatever else this becomes, this stays the same. You're my person, always have been, that's not just a phase. That's what gives me the courage to even consider saying it. Knowing the friendship's the foundation, knowing it can hold whatever comes next, whatever I risk. You're my person, always have been, that's the whole gist. You're my person, always have been, always have been. You're my person, through thick and thin. Whatever else this becomes, this stays the same. You're my person, always have been, that's not just a phase. Always have been, always have been. What if I told you right now, right here tonight? What if I stopped overthinking and just said it right, instead of rehearsing it in my head 100 times? What if I told you? What if I finally climbed out of the fear and just let the words come out plain? What if I told you it's you, it's been for a while, has been building quiet in the background of every single day? What if I told you what's the worst that you'd say? Worst case, you say no and we figure out what's next. Best case, you feel it too. Either way, I gotta test. What if I told you right here, right now? What if I told you, gotta find out how this actually lands instead of guessing forever? What if I told you now or never? Now or never? Now or never? What if I told you now or never? Practiced it in the mirror, practiced it in the car. Every version sounds too much and not enough, too far, too careful. Guess there's no perfect way to say. What if I told you, gonna find the words today? Somehow gonna stop planning it and just let it come naturally, the way real honesty's supposed to become real, instead of scripted, instead of overthought. What if I told you this is the moment I've got? Worst case, you say no and we figure out what's next. Best case, you feel it too. Either way, I gotta test. What if I told you right here, right now? What if I told you, gotta find out how this actually lands instead of guessing forever? What if I told you now or never? No more rehearsing, no more practicing alone. Just gonna say it, just gonna own whatever happens. after these words leave my mouth? What if I told you that's what this whole song's about? What if I told you right here, right now? What if I told you gotta find out how this actually lands instead of guessing forever? What if I told you now or never? Gonna tell you now. Said it finally, said the whole thing, hands shaking bad. Braced for anything, braced for the worst I could have had. And then you just smiled, said took you long enough to say it. You felt it too this whole time, and I didn't even have to convince you or explain it or make my case. You already knew, already felt the same embrace. A feeling's building quiet on your side too this whole year. You felt it too, and suddenly nothing to fear. All that spiraling, all that scared rehearsing alone. Turns out you were doing the exact same thing right at home. You felt it too this whole time. You felt it too, no need to hide what we've both been carrying quietly, secretly. You felt it too, and now we're finally free. Now we're finally free. Now we're finally free. You felt it too, and now we're finally free. Laughed about it, laughed about how long we both waited, both scared of the same thing, both equally frustrated with ourselves for not saying something sooner. Honestly, you felt it too. Guess we were both just scared, both just protecting the friendship the same way, both willing to risk losing everything to have a shot at this, both choosing honesty eventually over staying comfortable and stuck. You felt it too. Guess we both got lucky. Guess we both got the good luck. All that spiraling, all that scared rehearsing alone. Turns out you were doing the exact same thing right at home. You felt it too this whole time. You felt it too, no need to hide what we've both been carrying quietly, secretly. You felt it too, and now we're finally free. Can't believe we almost never said anything at all. Can't believe how close we came to letting this fall through the cracks out of fear instead of trying. You felt it too, glad neither of us kept denying. You felt it too this whole time. You felt it too, no need to hide what we've both been carrying quietly, secretly. You felt it too, and now we're finally free. You felt it too. You felt it too. Kissed you for the first time in your car outside my place. Expected it to feel different, expected some strange space between us. Suddenly some awkward shift in how we talk. First kiss, best friend still. And that's the funny part. It didn't feel like meeting a stranger, didn't feel new. It felt like coming home almost, felt exactly like you. Always have, just with this whole new layer added on top. First kiss, best friend still. Didn't feel like we had to stop being who we always were, just adding something more. Same joke, same comfort, just a door we hadn't opened before. First kiss, best friends still. That's the best part. First kiss, best friends still. No fresh start. Needed just building on what we already had. First kiss, best friends still. And that makes it so good, so glad, so good, so glad, so good, so glad. First kiss, best friends still. So good, so good, so glad. Laughed right after, both a little giddy, both surprised. How natural it felt, how easily it materialized into something real instead of something forced or strange. First kiss, best friend still. Nothing had to change about how we talk, how we joke, how comfortable we are. Just added this whole new thing without going far from who we already were together. That's the gift. First kiss, best friend still. That's the whole shift. Being who we always were, just adding something more. Same joke, same comfort, just a door we hadn't opened before. First kiss, best friend still. That's the best part. First kiss, best friend still. No fresh start. Needed just building on what we already had. First kiss, best friend still. And that makes it so good, so glad. Everybody says you lose the friendship when it turns romantic. Turns out for us it just added something. Turns out it's fantastic having both at once. The ease and the romance combined. First kiss, best friend still. Best of both perfectly aligned. First kiss, best friend still. That's the best part. First kiss, best friend still. No fresh start. Needed just building on what we already had. First kiss, best friend still. And that makes it so good, so glad. Best friend still. Told our friend group we're together now, expected shock. Got zero surprise at all, got a whole flock of finally. And took you too long enough instead. Everyone saw it before we did, apparently ahead of us by years. Apparently everyone else already knew, long before we figured out what we were gonna do about these feelings we both spent so long hiding. Everyone saw it before we did. Guess we were the ones deciding not to see it. Kind of embarrassing, kind of hilarious too. Everyone placing bets on when we'd finally come through. Everyone saw it before we did, apparently. Everyone saw it before we did, evidently. We were the only two people confused about this. Everyone saw it before worked out. My sister had a bet going since junior year. Found out your roommate called it obvious, called it clear as day. Everyone watching us dance around it for ages. Everyone saw it before we did. Guess we were the last pages to be written in a story everyone else already read. Kinda funny now, kinda sweet honestly. Instead of embarrassing, just proof how right this always was. Everyone saw it before we did. Guess that's just because. Kind of embarrassing, kind of hilarious too. Everyone placing bets on when we'd finally come through. Everyone saw it before we did, apparently. Everyone saw it before we did, evidently. We were the only two people confused about this. Everyone saw it before we did. Guess we missed. Glad everyone was patient. Glad nobody pushed. Glad they just let us figure it out. Let us get there on our own time instead of forcing it faster. Everyone saw it before we did, but we got there, no disaster. Saw it before we did, apparently. Everyone saw it before we did, evidently. We were the only two people confused about this. Everyone saw it before we did. Guess we missed. Guess we were the last to know. Yeah. Used to be the person I called about everything else. Now you're that plus so much more. Now you're the shelf where I put my whole heart, not just my secrets and my days. Best friend, now everything. And it happened in the best way. Slow enough to build something real underneath it all. Fast enough that once it started, we didn't stall. Figuring out how to fold romance into what we built. Best friend, now everything. No awkwardness, no guilt. Just an expansion of something already whole. Adding a new room onto a house that was already home. Best friend, now everything, all at once. Best friend, now everything. No longer just the person I call, now the person I love too. Best friend, now everything. And it's all still you. And it's all still you. And it's all still you. Best friend, now everything. And it's all still you. Still tell you everything the way I always did. Still laugh at the same dumb jokes, nothing hid or changed about how easy this has always been. Best friend, now everything. Just adding romance in on top of a friendship that was already the realest thing I had. That's the secret nobody tells you, that's the ring of truth and marry your best friend. Now I finally get it. Best friend, now everything. So glad we didn't let it. Just an expansion of something already whole. Adding a new room into a house that was already home. Best friend, now everything, all at once. Best friend, now everything. No longer just the person I call, now the person I love too. Best friend, now everything. And it's all still you. Slip away, so glad we finally said the thing. out loud instead of just quietly wondering, what if best friend now everything? Answered that question, and it's better than I imagined. Now everything all at once. Best friend, now everything no longer just the person I call, now the person I love too. Best friend, now everything, and it's all still you.